Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of CANrace. I'm your host Bryce Turner. Do you ever find as race fans that Mother Nature just may hate the sport? Well, I often do, as there are many races throughout the year that seem to be affected in some way by rain. Now, most of that's south of the border where they race on a weekly basis, but we haven't been without wet weather here in Canada. The opening event of the season for the NASCAR Pinty series saw some torrential downpours towards the end of the race. However, as it is a road course with rain tires available, they were able to still race on. Not the case for round 3 at Autodrome Chaudier, a short track in eastern Quebec. With the forecast calling for wet weather all weekend, the series made the decision late last week to postpone the event. It was originally scheduled for this past Saturday, but instead will be run this Friday night on June 23rd. Now the times will remain the same as we take another look at the schedule. Practice will take place from 1:30 until 2:30, followed by qualifying at 4:15. The race itself will take place at 8 o'clock. It's the CRS Express 300. Do you ever wonder what drivers do to stay fit for all the weekend's racing action? Well, we asked them. Here's a look at the workout routine for some of the NASCAR Pinty Series drivers.
Stay as healthy as possible, just how I eat and how I hydrate myself, drinking a lot of water and trying to do as much cardio as I can. I mean, I'm pretty busy during the week time at school, but try to, when I can, go doing some cardio, running and bicycles, and that's pretty much the key to be a race car driver, because the races are pretty long and you gotta be in shape in the last 50 laps for sure.
Typically I do cardio for a couple days out of the week, and I'll do some weight training a few other days out of the week, and I take a day rest typically leading up to a race, and then all winter I pretty well do the same training routine.
Now these days, it's important to work out normally with the heat in the cars and long races. We need to be in shape, but in the past few months I've been really busy in my personal life also, so wedding, honeymoon, and moving from 2 houses twice, so it's can't wait to get back on a bicycle, but no, for now, no, that's the way I train normally, bicycle, but for now it's try to be I try to get the best of me, of myself, but yeah. I do a lot of sport during the winter. I have my snowmobile where I snowmobile a lot for BRP. I've been training. I have a personal trainer at home too, so I do a lot of training, cardio, all kind of sport thing. You know, I try to be at the gym a few times a week, do some cardio and weights, just build some endurance and strength at the same time, so I'm not struggling to get through these long races.
Oh God, it's not very good. Chasing my kids and working in the race shop.
Coming up next week on CANrace is a 2-part Canada 150 special. Just a couple of days ago, we were taping the special at Jukasa Motor Speedway, or some of you may know the track better as Cayuga Motor Speedway, one of the most historic and prestigious venues in the country. Now, it's been shuttered up for the last few years, but it will be brought back to racing action later this summer. And coming up on our 150 special, we'll take a tour of the track, and it will as well speak with General Manager Alex Nagy. We'll also take a look back at history, at some of the biggest drivers and moments in Canadian racing history, as well as some of the history of the track itself of Jukasa. So that's coming up on next week's 2-part special, which begins next Wednesday. And as mentioned, the NASCAR Pinty Series at Autodrome Chaudier taking place Friday night. While we won't be at the track, we'll still be keeping tabs on the event for you, so be sure to check back on our social media as well as our website, canrace.wordpress.com, for coverage. And that will do it for this week's show. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. Have a great day.